let's meet the visitors, the Minnesota Timberwolves. At small forward, GEN.GAMING. At point guard, Mike Conley. At center, Rudy Gobert. At the other forward position, Karl Anthony Towns. At the other guard position, Anthony Edwards. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Introducing the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. At small forward, 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. At point guard, 6'3", number 1, D'Angelo Russell. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. At center, 6'10", number 3, Anthony Davis. Starting at the other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. On-court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, the guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Reeves against Edwards. Pass to Hachimura. From deep, James misses. It's Edwards on the wing. He's defended by Reed. Outside, Towns. Davis against Gobert. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
James against Towns. No good from LeBron. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. No good on the three. Here's Los Angeles now. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure.
Oh, man. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Now Russell. LeBron outside. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's not going to go for him. Conley with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. The rebound by the Lakers. James looking it over. Wide open look, and he drops that one in.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
Outside Edwards. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his third season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come. So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your River Girls.
A little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. James kicks to Russell. Reeves the pass to Davis. Over Gobert. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Reeves.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
2 minutes remaining.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Here's Russell. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Conley. Back to Towns. Edwards against Reeves. Edwards' shot is good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Lakers trail by 5. Russell feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Gobert. And stolen by James. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That one goes. Count it.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Pops in the layup for 2. Edwards got 11 points.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. LeBron outside, launches it, drills it from outside. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Conley finds Gobert. Now here's Edwards. He's defended by Reeves.
Anthony Edwards. The assist from Rudy Gobert.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with James. Then it's Connect. Then it's Vincent, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Lakers trail by 6.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Up top, Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. James against Edwards. Here's Gobert. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Reed. Over in the corner, Edwards. 5 to shoot. Here's Dillingham. Lets it go from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
On the court, your hype squad. It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
He's checked in for the Lakers. Russell comes in for Vincent, and a change for the Timberwolves. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. James finds Russell. Back to LeBron. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to.
When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Here's James. James gets inside and finishes.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Here's Edwards. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Here's Russell. Makes it off the glass.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Hachimura. Edwards can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Conley. And the shot is good. Conley's got his first bucket of the night.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
LeBron outside with the shot. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming for Hachimura. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Christie. And then for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot. Edwards getting the close range, too. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Towns against James. Pass to Dillingham. Oh, here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass. Edwards got 20 points.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's James. Dillingham with the rebound. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Second team foul.
Free throw good, James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to McDaniels. Plenty of space. That one wide left.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And the shot goes in. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
I think LeBron is best shooting the ball off the dribble. His accuracy. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. Measuring up the shot. Big count. Let's hear it for the participants.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Minnesota, some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. Lakers trail by 8. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Here's LeBron. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns against Davis. Towns the pass to Edwards. Here's the floater. Edwards with a tough shot.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's the Lakers. Put your hands together for the Lakers Breakers.
Davis, the pass to Hachimura. Russell with it. LeBron right side. Over Towns. And the Lakers with another miss.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Strong move inside by Edwards.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Lakers trail by 10. Outside, Russell. Back to LeBron. Reeves outside. Towns against James. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Towns. And the rejection by Towns. There's Russell with the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Lakers ball.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Number 9, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Russell against Conley. Fires the 3. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Russell.
You know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Pass to Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Towns, a screen on Russell. Here's Conley. Lays it up off the glass. Conley's got his second bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
LeBron passes to Reeves. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Russell against Conley. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Lakers making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Dillingham's checked in. Here's Edwards. And that one is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Reeves outside. LeBron outside, front past the arc. Gillingham with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 32 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Davis missing. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got James. Russell is out there with Vincent. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Christie in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Here's Russell. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 9. Left side, Edwards. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gobert against Russell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without fouling.
Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Mike Conley's checked in for Joe Ingles. Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Clark, for the Lakers, their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Edwards with the stuff.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time. cold-blooded and lethal.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And he gets the bucket.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. That one goes in.
Anthony
Edwards got 44.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And the foul called on Edwards.
Timeout, timeout.
That's foul number 2 for him. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Christie. And it's Austin Reeves in for Vincent. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Edwards against Reeves. 11 feet away. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns sets the pick for Conley over Davis. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. No good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Stolen by Reeves. Russell with a wide open look. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Edwards dishes to Towns. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Edwards, and Davis sends it back.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Edwards. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Reeves against Edwards. Good.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Edwards against Reeves. Edwards' shot is good. Edwards got 49 points in the game.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And So it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team, and you picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make at the half?
I feel like we weren't focused in the first half defensively, and we just have to come back and communicate and just be focused, and that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Make your hell gaming.